Welcome to the Scented Path, where fragrance meets the senses and brings meaning to life's special moments. I'm Natalie, your guide on this journey through scent, self-reflection, and living beautifully. Each week, we'll explore how fragrance inspires balance, stirs memories, and elevates everyday life, from uplifting notes that awaken your spirit to calming aromas that bring tranquility. Discover how each scent can transform not just your space, but your mood and your path forward. So let's walk this journey one scent at a time. This is the Scented Path. Life often feels like a series of destinations, moving from one task to the next, checking off boxes, and sometimes missing what's right in front of us. But what if, instead of rushing from one thing to the next, we found a way to savor the journey? Pleasure isn't just found in grand experiences. It's hidden in life's quieter moments. There's joy in the start of a new day, when everything feels crisp and full of possibility. There's creativity in the way the light hits a room, or the sweetness of a conversation that stays with you. It's these small sensory moments that make everyday life a canvas for creativity. When was the last time you truly savored a moment? Maybe it was the fresh burst of air in the morning, the kind that feels citrusy and vibrant, bringing energy and brightness to your day. It wakes you up, helps you start fresh, and feels like the world is giving you a gentle nudge to breathe deeply and open yourself to new possibilities. Or perhaps it was a quiet evening where the world seemed to slow down just for you. There's comfort in these moments where the air feels lighter, almost floral, soft and sweet, like blossoms mingling around you. There's a sense of calm that invites you to pause, to reflect, and to feel inspired. Then there are the moments when you want to find a different kind of joy, the kind that feels like returning to something familiar and comforting. It could be the scent of warm wood, a subtle hint of earthiness that makes you feel at ease. It's all about finding pleasure in the little things that make life feel just right. It's easy to overlook the small pleasures, the things that make your heart lift just a little. But when you slow down and take a moment to enjoy them, you become more connected to yourself and the world around you. Trust me. There's a special magic in turning everyday moments into small rituals of joy. When you focus on your senses, you start to see life differently. The brightness of citrus in the morning, the sweetness of floral notes that come to life in a quiet moment, and the warm, rich scents that bring a sense of ease. These details add texture to your day. And in their simplicity, there's beauty. One afternoon, I found myself reaching for a candle, a way to pause and bring a sense of pleasure to the day. The fragrance was amazing. It started off with notes that felt like a splash of sunlight. Vibrant yuzu mixed with the brightness of mandarin and the soft sweetness of pear. As I let the candle burn, the room for me seemed to open up with a new kind of lightness. The citrusy burst slowly softened into a gentle, inviting aroma, like flowers blooming in the distance. And then ylang ylang and plum blossom comes in, creating a sense of creativity and playfulness, yet sweet and refined, like being surrounded by petals on a warm day. I love it. And as the scent deepened, or whereas the candle burned longer, there was something comforting and steady that lingered just for me. The warmth of hinoki and apricot wood gently filled the space. It was like a slow rise, With just a touch of earthiness from the patchouli, it brought a kind of richness and softness that made everything feel settled, as though the day had found its own rhythm just for me. Finding pleasure is all about paying attention to life's sensory details. Here are a few simple ways to weave those moments into your everyday. A fresh start: begin with your day with something that brightens your senses, like some orange juice or favorite tea, or the new bouquet of flowers that you're setting up in your vase, or even just a few minutes outside to breathe in the morning air. Think of it as a reset button, an invitation to start with a sense of joy. The second option: savor the sweetness. Take time to indulge in small pleasures, whether that's lighting a candle, enjoying a favorite meal, or simply taking a moment to appreciate something beautiful around you. Floral and fruity notes like those of ylang ylang and plum blossom can inspire a sense of creativity and calm. 3. Ease into your evenings. As the day winds down, introduce warm, comforting elements to help you relax. A soft blanket, your favorite scent, or the glow of a candlelight. Richer notes like hinoki and apricot wood add a sense of warmth to your evening, offering a chance to reflect and find a peaceful rhythm. As we come to the end of today's journey, I want to share a few affirmations, words that reflect the beauty, balance, and pleasure of life through the senses. Take a deep breath in and out. Let these affirmations inspire your senses and your spirit. Repeat after me. I open myself to the pleasure that life offers. Creativity flows through me effortlessly. I honor my desires and passions. I express myself fully and authentically. I nurture my emotions with grace. I deserve to experience beauty and playfulness. My senses guide me to balance and joy. Breathe these affirmations in and let them remind you to savor the pleasures of life, embrace your creativity, and find harmony within yourself. Thanks for joining me on the Scented Path. Remember, finding balance is a luxury we all deserve, and each breath is a chance to embrace harmony and grace. Until next time, breathe easy, live beautifully, and let every moment reflect your truest self. This is The Scented Path, where luxury meets balance.